how to stop buying super trendy tops that you have to throw away every season. New here, I'm Annika. I'm a data scientist by day and a sustainable fashion designer by night. I am all about sustainability on this page, actually building a wardrobe that's going to serve you for a long time. And here are my 3 ways to buy tops that will actually serve longevity in your closet. When you're buying something that's trendy, don't combine it with another trend. For example, I love gingham, but if I bought this drop waist or something that was more flared out at the bottom, that's kind of combining 2 trends because gingham is a trend and then also like the drop waist is a trend. That's going to make it really easy for the top to go out of season. Another example is if you love butter yellow. Maybe you got a butter yellow top and then also as a tube top. Those are 2 trends and you're combining them. So then in like a year or 2, it's going to be really easy for that to go out of trend. I'm not saying you have to ignore all trends. Totally buy the trends that you like, but try to buy it in a more classic sense. For example, this is kind of a puff sleeve. You can argue that's kind of a trend too, but it's been a trend for a really long time. So that's why I think this top will have a lot more longevity. My second tip is nothing is off limits for work. This is going to sound like a crazy piece of advice, Annika. Some things are just not appropriate. I love layering when it comes to work. I have this one friend who loves backless tops. Backless tops are just so cute. They're always in trend. You can combine them with a skirt. You can add them to a pair of jeans. They just always look good. So I love buying backless tops. She's honestly inspired me to know how to layer. When it comes to backless tops, add a jean jacket on top. For tube tops, I love adding a cardigan and then buttoning at the top so you can't even really tell that it's a tube top. But knowing how to layer is how you get more use out of more tops in your closet. There doesn't have to be a section just for like office or work tops. You can make everything in your closet work if you just know how to layer. Third and final tip is to buy high quality tops in the colors that really work with your palette. If you guys know, I love creating a color palette of like what's in my closet and knowing what color pants I have. Then when I go to the store, I know I have these colors in mind. I'm not saying that you can't be experimental. I love being experimental with colors, but knowing that it'll at least go with a few of my bottoms always helps the longevity of top. Of course, buying them in a high quality fabric adds to that. I love sticking in stores like Reformation, Aritzia, Saison. I am a little bit of a Brandy buyer too. I know that store is really controversial because they have 100% cotton or really good renewable and regenerative fabrics that will stand the wear and tear of your washer. I would stay away from Shein completely and try to really minimize Zara and H&M. These tops are often made out of polyester or really low grade fabrics that just won't stand the test of time in your washer, especially if you're going out a lot and wearing them. They're just going to break apart. That's my guide to keep tops for a long time. Drop your comments and questions down below. Bye!